All right, good evening, everyone. I am Sheena Rubin, Miss Galaxy Great Lakes, and I am here to read Ambitious Girl. This was a book that was given to my 6-year-old daughter, Sienna, for her sixth birthday this past November. It's a pretty good book about a lot of female empowerment and things like that, but a great book to read and a short one for us tonight. So, again, that's Ambitious Girl by Mina Harris and Marisa Valdez. All right. So, to get into why this book was written, the author says she wrote this book for her grandmother, who taught her that ambition meant I could do and be anything. To her daughters, Amariah and Leela, go, go, go. And the illustrator wrote to her son, to Andrew, who always encourages me to stay ambitious. So this book has some photos in the beginning, and it opens up with a little girl looking at a powerful female in a window of her storefront on TV. And her mom looks back at a gaze to see what's the holdup for her joining the group. It goes on to show that same TV screen with commentation from the news and so forth, saying that the female is too ambitious, she's too loud, she's too persistent, she's just too much overall because she is that strong figure in the media. So, as that female begins to speak to all her naysayers and critics, she goes, "Don't let anyone tell you who you are. You tell them who you are." And you can see the mother and the daughter's face change. Before there was a look of worry, of concern, of frustration and confusion, but now they seem inspired to hear those words come from that figure on the TV screen. When I grow up, I hope to be all the things I see in a world that's changing fast and slow. A world I'm only beginning to know. I want to go, go, go. Out the gate, but sometimes all I hear is wait. So she comes to this wall, this brick wall that we often hear that just stops her. And it has those same words from earlier describing her as too much, too ambitious, too everything as a female. And she goes and touches that wall and says, "And what if I resist? It's you're to that or you're just to this. What if I resist?" The words may try to dim my light, but mommy says the words passed down can build me up to new heights. Standing tall like a soaring tower, I am valued, I am loved, I have purpose, hope, and power. So they went across that brick wall, actually. Ahead of me, sisters, aunties, mothers have opened so many doors. Grandma says you may be the first someday, but don't be the last. Make space for more. And this image shows many women who came before us. The first astronaut, first senator, women getting the right to actually vote, and so forth. Powerful image. No one can tell me who I am or who I'm meant to be. Auntie says, what has always been is all we're able to see. I'll take my time, I'll claim my place, and show this world that this is me. She walks up the steps, and the steps are labeled as such. Persistent means I won't give up. Assertive means I won't back down. Confident means I will believe in myself. And proud means I cheer for us, the world all around, bringing that diversity piece in. Ambitious means all of that and more. I have goals, but I am not keeping score. Ambitious girls, we get things done. If life is a race, we're all ready to run. If we fall, we get back up. And if we fail, it's a chance to disrupt. So, just showing images of the very diverse group of women, old and young in age, and cultural and race, showing that there's room for everyone to break those walls down. No more to this or to that will stop what's inside of me that's flowering. From now on, when I hear to that or to this, I won't mind. It's empowering. I'll take up space. I'll shout if I please. I'll laugh and play and I'll jump at the sun. I'll wear the words thrown at me and I won't take no from anyone. I'm not afraid to make some noise. I am ready more than ever now to use my voice. It's a pretty powerful image too. You have this little girl here at a podium with this huge crowd behind her and in front of her of adults. It speaks volumes. Because there's no to that or to this, when it comes to being ambitious, I'm just that. So here's a unique note about the author that she wrote. I sometimes joke that I grew up in a family that was sort of like the opening scene from the first Wonder Woman movie. I was surrounded by smart, strong, ambitious women who ran around supporting one another, saving the world. My mom, aunt, and grandma raised me to believe that ambition was a very good thing. Ambition means owning and living your purpose. It means self-determination. It never occurred to me until I was much older that this could be anything but positive, something to be celebrated. I've worked very hard to make sure my own daughters are raised with the same fundamental values that shaped my childhood. So when I heard of people criticizing one of the women in my family for being too ambitious, it was only amplified by the media and stopped me in my tracks. Not because I hadn't heard something like this before, but because as a parent, I felt the sense of urgency to make sure my young daughters and girls all over the world would have the tools and language to reframe, redefine, and reclaim what they will inevitably hear in the real world. So in writing this book, my greatest hope is that girls dare to define their own unique purpose in the world and that they grow into strong, ambitious women. The end. Thank you for joining us again tonight.